And now, Journey to Success with Pete ASMUS. Tonight, mindset to action steps and everything in between. We are about you, focusing on what you need to get to that next level. So get ready, get excited, because we are about to get started. From coast to coast, your host, Pete, the visionary pitbull, ASMUS. Okay, whoa. Okay, there we go, man. I wanted to make sure that you guys could all still hear me though, because I got some new fun toys that I can play with tonight while we were talking. One of the things that I really wanted to talk to you guys about tonight, and about today really, is about the fact that a lot of times we're not gonna our typical topic tonight would have been timing. This is not going to be a normal event tonight. I'm only going to be going for about a half an hour to 45 minutes because it is Mother's Day, and because Shannon gives up a lot of stuff for me to really give back every day. My family sacrifices a lot for what I do. And the fact that I know sometimes they feel that I love everybody else in the world more than I love them because my time seems to get spent in that direction. And so tonight, I definitely want to show her how important she is. So I will be cutting this one short. We will not be going an hour and a half. We won't even be going an hour. It will be a lot shorter. In fact, you're only going to see 3 slides. I'm not even going to go into a bunch of slides because I really want to focus on the fact that we do this for a specific reason. We really do. We it is about working hard. It is about giving everything that you have, and you are going to sacrifice. You're going to sacrifice over and over and over and over and over. And the fact of the matter is that every time you go through pain, every time you go through growth, every time you go through something where you're like, man, this sucks. That is what is opening you up. That is what's creating the growth within you to be able to deal with things in the future. And what I mean by that is, I've heard before that, man, you know what? If I was a manager, I could run this place way different. If I was a manager, if I was in charge, if I was this, and the reality is they can't even manage themselves. They never make it to work on time. They're never doing what it is that they're supposed to be doing. Yet, as soon as you give them power, all of a sudden they would know what to do. That's not a reality. The fact of the matter is, the influencer in a job space doesn't mean that it's the person who's in charge. I'm going to tell you over and over, I have seen that people on the bottom can influence the top. That when I've worked in different industries, in different companies, that just because I wasn't in charge didn't mean I didn't have a big influence over what would happen. I made sure that I did what I could to influence the future. I made sure that I showed everybody that I knew what I was doing. I made sure that I showed everybody that, man, I could be relied on. And why could I be relied on? Was it because I was so much better than everybody else? Not necessarily, although I think that I'm pretty awesome. It was about consistency. It was the fact that I would work harder, longer, and more consistently than everybody else. See, it was easy for people to get excited for a week, a weekend, a week, a month, right? That's easy for people. But then what's hard for them is to keep that momentum. What's hard is to keep driving forward when it sucks. What's hard is to keep driving forward when you're not seeing what you want to see. And so one of the things that I did to help out with that is I created the challenge. The reason I really created this challenge was because I realized that the reason people fall off, the reason people stop moving forward towards that goal, why they get excited for a week, a weekend, a week, or a month, right, was because the feeling of accomplishment, when they focused on that goal, they could see the results, right? And it was brand new. So the idea was fresh in their head. So they had all this pent-up all this pent-up energy to go fight for it. But then they wind themselves up, right? And then as it starts unwinding, if they didn't get where they needed to go so that somebody else could wind them back up, they look for something different. It's all about the shiny object. And the whole focus of the 21-day challenge is to actually focus your goals. It's to actually focus what you want. And some of you out there are going, man, I could write my goals. I write my goals every day, but I'm not posting them on Facebook. I'm not putting them on Instagram. I'm not going to put them on LinkedIn. Like, you're crazy. Why do I want people knowing what I want to do? I don't know. Do you want people to help you get where you want to go? Do you want people to buy your book? Do you want people to buy your product? Do you want people to buy you? Then yes, you do need to do that. You do need to put your information, your goals, your dreams out there. Because here's the thing. People like-minded people. If you're out there and you're like, you know what, one of my goals is to start a homeless shelter for abused children, right? And I was an abused child, man, all of a sudden I think you're a rock star. I think you're amazing. And I want to help you because, man, you obviously get it. You get what I went through. If you sit there and you go, you know what, one day I want to be able to ride a horse in a, not a derby, what would that thing be? Where they jump over the things and they're not supposed to hit the wood and stuff. Whatever that is, right? Let's say that was your goal. Well, if I had a horse, if I had this, if I had that, I could possibly help you. Let me tell you, people love helping people get where they want to go. If I have the ability to help you and I can make your day and I can see that joy in your face, I definitely want to do it. Michael Wetterman, I've been seeing him post on his goals for months that he wanted to host a C2C REIA meeting in New Jersey. And I don't know why, but I thought he was from Chicago, like completely thought he was from Chicago. I still do not know why to this day I think that he's from Chicago. But for some reason, it was like he was in insurance or medical field. And I thought he was in, he lived in Chicago. So I didn't write anything because I was thinking, well, you know what? When he moves to New Jersey, I can help him. And then today again, I saw it and I'm like, man, so weird. Why does he write this every single time? Like, I don't get it. So I wrote him and I said, don't you live in Chicago? Nope. I live in New Jersey. And in fact, Hector wanted to help me put together a show as well. Done. Let's make it happen. I'll help you do that. I can influence that goal. I can help that goal happen. But if he didn't write it every single day, I wouldn't have asked it today. If he didn't write it, if he didn't put it out there, I wouldn't know. And sometimes, guys, you guys think, well, I wrote it once, nobody responded. It took him like writing it like almost a month and a half for me to respond to that because of something I thought. You guys don't get it. The power that when you write your goals and you put them out there, it holds you accountable. Man, it's so easy to walk through life and just not have a clue where you're going. It's so easy to walk through and just go, you know what, whatever happens, happens. And obviously, I have no control over it. I'm one person. What can I do? So I'm going to be not a victim, but that's what we end up being. We say, I'm going to just go with the flow. I'm going to go with the flow. What does that mean? What does that mean you're going to go with the flow? Everybody's jumping off the bridge. I'm going to go with the flow. Everybody's giving all their money away and giving their children away to charity. I'm going to go with the flow. When is it that you're going to stop going with the flow? When is it that you're going to realize that when you turn around, it's painful? When you start walking upstream, it hurts. But until you go through that pain, you're never going to end up where you want to be. Until you go through that pain, you're never going to be big enough, strong enough to accomplish that goal. When you look at working out, if you were to go to the gym to work out, right, you don't roll up to the gym and go, all right, man, I'm going to bench 300 pounds. Bam, slam those weights up there and then just start kicking that out. You don't do that. What do? You go grab the bar. You're like, all right, this is 45 pounds, right? Nobody's watching. Okay, let me see if I can lift that up. Okay, well, that was easy. All right, now I'm going to put on some more weights. And you keep doing it until you get to that point where, oh, this is killing me. Okay, one more. All right, two more. All right, I can do three more. Boom, boom, boom. Rack it. And you get off and you're like, oh my God, my chest. Oh my God, my chest. Oh, it hurts so bad. And then the next day, right, you start playing that poking game where you're running up and doing this and the person like almost buckles and falls onto the floor. Man, I love that game. I love that. But I don't have anybody close to me that I can work out with consistently. Because see, here's the thing. I don't want to work out for a day and a half. I don't want to work out for 2 weeks. And then all of a sudden you've got something that comes up in your life and now you've jacked up my entire program. So for me, I've got to do things that I can be dedicated to. And if you find people that are dedicated to you, you're going to be able to get farther as well. Find teammates that can push you. All right. When you work out, you know how this works, right? And if you don't, let me share this with you. When you work out and you lift a weight, you cause stress, you break what you're doing. Like if you were doing a bicep curl, when you're coming down and you're slowing it down, you're actually ripping the muscle. You're ripping it. You're tearing it apart. You're destroying it. So what? What does it do? Then you've got to take proteins. You've got to take this great food that does what? It rebuilds it so that it's stronger next time. It's more efficient. You can lift the same amount of weight with less energy. Life is that way, guys. It's going to be painful. When you lift that weight, it doesn't feel good. It hurts. It can make you want to throw up sometimes, right? Have you ever been so stressed out you wanted to throw up? Have you ever been so stressed out, so worried, so this, so that you feel sick? It's the same thing. It's all, though, in how we look at it. Why is it that we will look at the pain from lifting weights, right? And be like, oh my God, that's so awesome. Man, I love it. Oh my God, I'm tore up. I'm yoked out, yo. I'm ripped up, whatever it is. And you're running around telling everybody how awesome this is and punching each other and seeing the pain, right? And laying the guy out like leg day. That's fun. The next day when they've got to walk with straight legs and all you got to do is walk up behind them and bend their knees and they just collapse right to the ground. That happens because why is it that we're so excited about that, right? But let's say I take your business and I throw some major monkey wrench into it. And now all of a sudden everything's going sideways. Holy crap. And man, do you feel pain? You're staying up at night. You can't think, right? But then when you solve it and you get through it, how much stronger are you? If you would start looking at all the negative things that happen to you, if you would start looking at all the challenges that happen to you and look at them as a growth potential, look at them as, man, as bad as this gets, this is awesome because I'm going to be able to tell this story later. I did that. I've got a jacked up story, man. And I love it too. I love sharing it. I'm not going to keep sharing it every weekend, but I love sharing my story because, man, I went through a lot. I went through a lot that a lot of other people wouldn't have made it through. I went through a point in my life where I was looking in my car going, should I drive off this hill and end my life? Or am I gonna pull up my bootstraps and make this happen? I was literally at that point. So I know how bad life can suck. I know how rough, how challenging, how it can beat you down, how it can seem so unfair. I get that. I get all of that. And I also get the fact that if you can't pull through that, if you aren't able to see that it's a growth opportunity and that you need to step up and start being a man, a woman, whatever it is, start being a leader. Let's just cut out all the female, male, because that doesn't matter to me. I don't care if you're tall, short, fat, skinny, bald, have hair, you're a woman, you're a man. I don't care. What I care is, are you a leader? Do you care where other people, because see, a leader isn't just somebody that walks with other people following them. That's not a leader, right? That could be a cult leader. That could be somebody that just is walking in a direction, but a leader cares about the direction that he's going along with the people with him. That's what a leader is. Are you a leader? Are you willing to step up and go, I'm done living my life like this? I want something more. I love the quote, entrepreneurs spend 80 hours a week working just so they don't have to work 40. It's true. It's true. I work I work my butt off, man. I constantly am working. It's Mother's Day and I'm working. It's Christmas. I'll be working. It doesn't matter because I'm not where I want to be. And you could sit there and wonder. And I used to think, man, why am I pushing myself so hard? Like if I've reached it, why am I pushing myself so hard? And then I think about it and look at what Donald Trump does. Look at what Warren Buffett does. Look at what successful people all around the world, they don't stop. They keep going. They keep growing. They keep building. And for me, that's what this challenge is all about. It's all about helping you grow to that next level of you. It's all about taking you to that next level of you. How? Not by me telling you what to do, because I'm going to tell you right now, there's a ton of people out there, gurus, coaches, everything else, are going to tell you what you need to do. I'm not going to tell you what you need to do. I don't live your life. So me telling you what is necessary, that's impossible for me to tell you what's going to make you happy. Only you can tell you what you need to tell you. Only you can prevent forest fires. Only you can tell you what it takes to be happy. You've got to write that down. Now, once you know where you want to go and once you know where you are, now I can come into play. Now I can help you. Now I can show you how to get where you want to go. But nobody can show you where you want to go if you don't know where you want to go. Nobody can. That's like going into a car lot, right? And going, man, it's awesome. Hi, sir. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Let's see. Benji's on. Benji, hi, Benji. Nice to see you. What can I get for you? I'd like a car. Okay. Well, this is a car lot, so perfect. Glad you're here. What can I show you? What would you like to get? I don't know. I just want a car. Okay, well, there's that car. Nope, don't like that. Okay, well, then how about you help me out? How about we narrow this down just a touch? What kind of car do you want? I don't know. I just want a car. If you don't know what you want, it's impossible to help you. We could say you walked into a suit store. I want a suit. What kind of suit would you like? I don't know. I just need a suit. Do you need a dark suit? I don't know. If you don't know what you want, no one can help you get it. So, what is Pete ASMUS' 21-day challenge? It's all about finding out what you want from you. It's about you stating what you want. The reason we do this for 21 days, because it's going to keep changing. And because at about anywhere from 10 to 15 days, you're going to start locking down the things that you like. The first day, you're going to write crazy stuff. The second day, you're going to kind of come reel it back in. Then third, fourth, fifth, all of a sudden by the seventh day, you're starting to go, okay, well, I know I want this. And all of a sudden, like 3 or 4 of the items keep staying the same. And then it's weird. By about the 30th day, almost every single word track is the same. Because you now have a clear vision of what you truly want. I want to impact 100,000 people in 2014. I don't have to write it any differently than that. It is what it is. That is what I want to do. The Thinking to Succeed project will impact and create, 1,000 millionaires. I don't have to keep rewriting that. I know that that's what I want, because that project is all about getting them to the next level of them. The 21-day goal challenge is going to impact 10,000 people. I don't have to keep writing different things. I know what I want. And so every day I'm getting up and pushing those agendas. I'm pushing that fact that, look, I want to impact lives. If I'm going to help 10,000 people in 2014, man, I better get my butt moving. That's an agenda that I have to have way up here at the top. If you're going to help that many people, you better be focused on it. If you're going to focus on that many people, you better get help. And that's what I'm starting to get. That's amazing to me. I mean, I know for, like a year, I was looking for an assistant. Somebody that I could hire, that I could pay. And the thing is I would want too much. I would expect too much, because to me, the opportunity that they would be getting is ridiculous. And now through the Thinking to Succeed project, I've got like 12 people that are helping me. And they're doing it because they want to, which is the exact reason I wanted people to do things. I want to work with people. I don't want people to work for me. I want them to work with me. I know that to get to the top of the mountain, it isn't something that I'm going to be able to do by myself. I don't even want to do it by myself. That's not an option for me. That option is gone. Does it mean that I will quit? No, hell no. I'm going to keep working. If everybody bails out, I will keep focused in doing what I need to do because eventually somebody else will see what I'm doing and want to come and help. It keeps happening. And so for me, I'm focused on it. I wrote something yesterday where somebody was like, nah, this is all about selling. It's not. To me, this isn't about selling. This is about giving. It's about providing value. It's about the fact that, golly, I watched a video yesterday about this lady that started giving away all of her records, started giving away all of her music content, and just started asking people, hey, pay me what it's worth. Pay me what you feel I'm worth. She did a crowdfunding project to build a record or to produce a record. The goal was $100,000. She raised 1.2 million. I'd say that's pretty good for making a record. And now she made the record, gives it all away for free. Well, hell yeah, she made a $1.2 million, right? She can afford to give that stuff away for free, but she gave it away free first. She didn't say to everybody, hey, you need to give me money before I'll start doing things. That's the man, that is the wrong mentality. And that's the mentality I see over and over and over. It's about me. Give me, give me, give me. That's not me, man. I'm going to give you. I'll give. I'll give. I'll give. I'll provide. But the moment I see that you're taking advantage and you're not helping other people, I'm gone, man. I will pull the E cord and I'm out. Because I've got no desire to help somebody that's selfish and only wants to help themselves. I've got no desire to help anybody that isn't about a bigger picture. I in no way want to do this all by myself. We just had a meeting and I was talking to Ivan and he's like, oh, I could help on the 4th phase of the Thinking to Succeed project. And I'm like, look, that's fine, but I'm not going to be doing that part of it. Like that, I will find somebody that will help me do that because I'm for me, it's about making sure the whole process comes together. There's so many things. Like I'm looking over it from the top. If I do one specific thing, I get taken out. So I have to find different people to help me do each specific task so that we can make it happen and have a continuity behind it. I'm more excited about the Thinking to Succeed project than anything I've ever been excited about in my life. I've wanted my entire life, like for real, my entire life, I've wanted to build a community of people that cared about each other and helped. Not a commune, not anything like where, we're all going to live on like an acre somewhere because I believe in free market too, man. I want to be wealthy. But I want to be wealthy with people. And so for me, the 21-day challenge, even like for here, if you go to let's see here. If you go to Facebook, I've got the 21-day challenge. I created a whole page here for the challenge, for everybody in the challenge. So you could post up your goals here and everything else. And look, I mean, all it is people having support over and over and over again. It's all about being supported. And I don't know why you wouldn't want to be in an environment like that. I don't know why, especially if you're on this call with Journey to Success, this is definitely a place you want to be. Because the 21-day challenge, if you look, I created a file and somebody even got upset about it. But again, I don't care, man. This is my group. This group is going to be all about help and no selling, period. And somebody got pissed and was like, well, Facebook's about, it isn't. Not this group. Now, I have 5 other groups. You guys can go and market in there. You can do whatever you want, right? You're still not going to be able to spam, but you can market properties. In this group, you're not doing that. You do that, you're gone. Because this group is all about inspiration. It's all about inspiring other people and helping them. You can have questions. We're going to engage. So, wait, no, that's the facts, the rules right here. So even on the rules, I have no spamming, no selling, only positive, encouraging communication, and no remarks that are hateful, demeaning, or disrespectful. We can disagree and still keep our composure and respect for each other at the end of the day. For me, that's what this is all about. I wanted an environment that that could lift people to another level. Because here's the thing, guys, and it's so true, man. When everybody around you believes in you, when everybody around you thinks you're amazing, I promise you, there's nothing that you can't do. There's nothing. Anything that you have, anything that you desire, you'll be able to make happen. Because you can reach out to people. You don't have to know how to DJ a party to get a party DJ'd. You don't have to know how to paint a house to get a house painted. But for some reason, we consistently think in our lives that we have to know how to do everything in our life to be happy, and you don't. What you need to do is get off your butt and move. What you need to do, it's not just about go make something happen. That was a mistake I made a year ago. We came up with the wristbands, go make something happen. Guys, just go make something happen. Go make something happen. Go make something happen. And all that ended up doing was creating an environment that
you better recognize.
Whoa.
Stand up.
You put your left foot in, you take your left foot out. You put your left foot in, then just walk it on out. Do that hokey pokey. Do that hokey pokey.
We're all doing the hokey pokey.
Do it on the track. Put your right foot in, you take your right foot out. You put your right foot in.
Anyways, I'm done doing the hokey pokey. So the whole fact of the matter is, that was such an awesome song. Oh man, that's way better than this one, right? Okay, I'm done. That's what made me come up with the 21-day challenge, because I had a ton of people out there doing this. Everybody was running around in circles. They were getting into, I want to do wholesaling. Then it was, I want to do this. Then it was, I want to do that. Then it was, I want to do this. And it's like shiny object syndrome. Nobody was focused and moving forward in one direction consistently. As soon as it became hard, they quit. As soon as it became challenging, they stopped. And they were like, oh, it doesn't work. Or I've got this, or I've got that. You know what? Grow up. Grow up and focus. Life is hard. It is. So what? It is what it's hard for everybody. It's not just hard for you. It's hard for the entire world. If you think that you're the only one that has to deal with invisible cats walking up on you, ghost cats, then you're crazy. Or at least that's, my wife's crazy. I don't know. Maybe she's the only one that has that happen. But if you think that you're the only one that has rude people that cut you off on the freeway, if you think that you're the only one that gets bread and when you get it home it's hard instead of soft like it's supposed to be, if you think you're the only one that goes into a public restroom and somebody didn't flush the toilet, it's not just you. It's not. So stop acting like a victim of the entire world and that everybody's against you. They're not. Everybody's against everybody. So deal with it. The thing is, what you need to do right now is surround yourself with positive people. You want your life to change? I swear to you, I promise you, please, please, please tell me I'm wrong and show me how wrong I am. Put 5 amazing people around you and see if your life doesn't change in a week. Put 5 positive people around you. Surround yourself with people that are looking for better, that are doing better, that are building better. Get involved in our 21-day challenge. And put your goals up every week or every day for 7 days, and drop them in that goal in that page right there. And when you sign up for, if you go to c2crea.com/21-day challenge, or if you go to, man, I got a whole bunch of them yesterday. You can go to Pete's 21-day challenge.com and you can sign up for this. As soon as you sign up, you get an email that basically lines out exactly what to do, even including Ivan's 7 steps to writing and achieving your goals. So that way it'll help you start to write down the goals. All right. It shows you exactly what to do, how to do it, and it has a link so that you can join the Facebook page. I mean, I've made it super, super easy for you. As they told me in the Navy, or in the military, keep it simple, stupid, right? The KISS method, keep it simple, stupid. So I've kept it simple, stupid. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to make it so that it is totally bulletproof, that all you got to do is click, 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 click. And then you need to get a nice journal. And in that journal, I would even get this is my favorite writing pen. I love the way it writes. It's a Bic 207 Impact. Impact. I didn't even notice that. That's one of my favorite words. But I love writing with this one. I just have to write super slow. And then you can see that, here we go. You can see, like when you write in there, right? You make it nice. And you make it so that you keep it, right? I wanted to make sure that like when I had this stuff, that later on when I'm reading it, I can read what the hell I wrote, right? The last thing you want to do is, I think I have one in here that was like all crazy written. And it was, like this, right? That's just, anyways. So big difference between even going from that to yeah, there you go. To like that, right? Like, look how clear and extremely neat that writing is. And the reason is I took time because I cared about the result. And it's weird, man. The more you start writing in it, the more exciting it becomes. It becomes exciting because it's like, oh man, what am I gonna do today? How am I gonna change my life today? I would dare you to put 5 people around you, get them involved in the challenge, 5 of your closest friends that you think would benefit from this, right? Now, don't go get your mom involved or your sister involved if they both think that you're an idiot and that this is a dumb idea. Don't go, hey, guess what I got? Come on, check this out. This will be fun, because all you're going to end up with is
really upsetting information. And you're going to have somebody calling you up on the phone like this going, if you get mom involved with one more thing, I'm going to take you out.
And nobody wants anybody getting that kind of call, right? That was pretty funny. At least I got to use that. I'm wondering if anybody made any comments about that voice. All right. So, you want to make sure that you're getting people involved with this that would be interested in getting involved with this. You want to make sure that you're getting people involved in the challenge that see the benefit of it, right? Like, for instance, I'm just making fun because Benji told me to go be in a rodeo, I guess, somewhere. And the fact is, Benji's got an amazing, man, he's like me. For really, he's like this incredible ball of energy, right? And if you could put 5 Benjis around you, there'd be nothing that you couldn't accomplish. I swear, I swear you could build a skyscraper in probably a week with 5 of him. And so you want that around you. What you don't want is, I want you guys to real quick, close your eyes, think about somebody in your life that every time you're around them, it's almost like when you see them, you're like, oh my God, not again. I can't believe I got to go. And you almost want to like kind of avoid them, right? Walk in a different direction. Why? It isn't because they're weird looking. It isn't because they're ugly. It isn't because they talk funny. It isn't because they're bald or they have funny makeup or they have weird hair or anything that is abstract or anything else, except their attitude completely sucks. And every time you see them, it's like, oh man, can you believe what happened this time? It's always like, my God, his dog just died. The cat was kicked. The car blew up. The house is on fire. Every time it's something horrible is happening in their life. You don't need 5 of those people, because guess what? All you're going to start seeing around you is all the crap that's happening, because you have an equal amount of good things and bad things that happen on a daily basis. And the difference between whether your life is fun, great, or sucks is the way that you look at it. I promise you, if I gave you 2 days to live and I said, guess what? You've got cancer. There's nothing that we can do about it. And in about 2 days, that's it. You're gonna pass away. It is what it is, and there's nothing that we can do about it. Nothing. And then tomorrow, I wake you up and I go, man, are you gonna love this? They totally made a mistake. How on fire do you feel at this point, right? How invincible do you feel at this point? So many times we are inhibiting ourselves from really taking flight. So many times we are giving ourselves that bad diagnosis of 2 days to live to prevent us from actually going after a dream, to prevent us from actually going after a goal. We see it as being impossible to reach. We see it as being something that only the gifted can do. Only the Mark Cubans, only the Steve Jobs, only the Bill Gates, even Lucille Ball, right? And all of those people, only the Michael Jordans, they all failed. They were all told they couldn't do it. And all of you guys, as soon as one person says, yeah, I wouldn't do that, you're like, I'm out. And you're gone. Instead of going, man, you know what? Hold on. Just for our audience. You know what, man? You. Because I can do whatever I want to do. I can make it happen. I can take this to the next level. I can do anything that I put my mind to, and there's nothing that you can do to stop me. But everybody here, you guys do the exact opposite. You're looking for reasons to tell you. You're looking for reasons from other people and from yourself to tell you why you shouldn't do it, why you can't do it, why it's impossible to do. Instead of only focusing on the reasons that it does make sense. Focusing on how to do it. Being a solution-based thinker. Stop being a problem solver and be a solution-based thinker. Problem solvers, all they do is creatively, and I used to think this. I was a creative problem solver. I'm a creative problem solver. But I was looking for problems instead of looking for solutions. Now, I'm a creative solution-based thinker. That's what I am. And that's what you guys should be. So, guys, that's my little spiel for tonight. Let me take you back into this real quick. I'll go through our 21-day challenge. You guys can sign up again at Pete's 21-day challenge, or you can go to c2creia.com/21-day challenge. Here's what it looks like. It's super, super, super easy to join. Where'd it go? Here it is. And right here, it is the whole deal. You can check it out. 5 steps to Pete's 21-day challenge. All you got to do is join the challenge. I mean, everything is broken down for you right here. All you got to do is click that button, enter your information, pew, and you're out. And it's a simple way to completely change directions in your life permanently. So that's really what I had for tonight. I want to really stand by my word and keep this short. So at this point, I will open this up. If you guys have any questions at all, go ahead and raise your hand and I will unmute you. Zip, I will unmute you. What's up, Zip? You're unmuted, bud. Okay. And then you drop your hand. All right. That's fine too. All right. If you guys don't have any questions, that's okay too. And let's see, nobody else. No questions from any of the peanut gallery. Was this a good one? I thought this was pretty good, right? I mean, for being short, I still was pretty effective and to the point, and gave you guys some good information to get started. I love this quote too, by the way. You don't have to be great to start, but you do have to start to be great. So many times we don't focus on that. We think that we can't do something, we're not good enough for something because we don't have the experience. But the reality is it's impossible to get experience until you start doing something. So make sure that today, right now, don't wait. Waiting, that's for the birds. Don't wait. Make something happen and show people that you are number one. And don't get this phone call.
Hello. I just wanted to let you know that I've been watching you writing your goals, and I'm just not impressed.
See, nobody wants that. Man, I could do that all day long. I love that freaking voice. All right. So it always makes me think of, what is that candy?
Oh, Candy Cane. Candy Cane.
Do you guys remember what movie that's from? All right. Who's awesome? You're awesome. That's right, Michael. Thank you very much. Love the website, clean and powerful. Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate that as well. Scott, thank you. Nice, simple solution. Exactly. That's what I thought. I thought that this would be pretty simple and easy to get through. All right, cool. And nobody else has any questions, right? You guys don't want to, nobody wants to raise their hand and ask anything and talk and say how their week went or anything like that? Nobody wants to get out there and say anything, huh? Going once, candy cane. Going twice. Really? Nobody? Okay. Guys, thank you so much. I hope to see you guys on the flip side. I hope to see you on right here. Walk me through right here on our, let me I need somebody to hold my hand. Emily wants somebody to hold her hand. So on here, just go check out the challenge page. Super easy. Sign up, and you guys will be all dialed in. And then also spread the word about what we're doing. Share this. You know, it's real easy right here. Man, 213 likes. It's real easy right here to share it. You can Google, tweet it, share it, but please help us share it. Put it on your page. Invite your friends. Again, get 5 of your friends to do the challenge. It doesn't cost anything. It's absolutely free. All it does is dial your life in. All it does is get you closer to your goals, not closer to my goals. Well, that's not true because I want to help 10,000 people. So if I help you, then obviously that's getting me closer to my goals as well. So with that, guys, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. I feel like I've definitely okay, 6:45. I'm out. Have a great night, guys. And we'll talk to you next week.